Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age faster inside their own homes, even when they eat healthy and stay active, while others in the same age group look more energetic, sharper, and even younger than their real age, sharper, and even younger than their real age? And what if I told you that one of the biggest hidden reasons is something you use every single day, but almost never think about? The lighting inside your home. Yes, something as simple as the type of light in your bedroom, your living room, or even your kitchen can quietly speed up or slow down how your body and mind age after 60, and most people have no idea it's happening to them. Stay with me because by the end of this, you will look at your home lighting completely differently, and you might even realize that a small change in your bulb or your evening routine could help you sleep better, think clearer, feel more energetic, and even protect your long-term health in ways you never expected. Let me explain something important first. As we get older, our bodies become much more sensitive to environmental signals, especially light. Light is not just something that helps us see, it is actually one of the strongest biological signals that controls our internal body clock, also known as your circadian rhythm. This internal clock tells your body when to wake up, when to sleep, when to release hormones, when to repair cells, and even when to regulate inflammation. After 60, this system naturally becomes a little weaker, which means your body depends even more on clear light signals to stay balanced. Now imagine what happens when those signals are confused every single day inside your home. Think about your typical evening. You switch on bright white LED lights in the kitchen, then move to the living room with a strong overhead bulb, then maybe you watch TV or scroll your phone in a fully lit room right before bed. Your brain is receiving a powerful message that says it is still daytime, even if it is already 10 or 11 at night. Because of this, your brain delays the release of melatonin, the sleep hormone that helps your body rest, recover, and repair itself. And when melatonin is low or delayed, your sleep becomes lighter, more broken, and less restorative. Over time, this doesn't just make you feel tired, it accelerates aging inside your body. Poor lighting at night can quietly increase inflammation in the body. Inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of aging. It affects your joints, your heart, your brain, and even your skin. Many seniors blame aging for stiffness, fatigue, or memory issues, but often the root cause is not just age itself. It is poor sleep quality caused by improper light exposure in the evening hours. When your sleep is disrupted night after night, your body doesn't get enough time to repair damaged cells. That means wrinkles appear faster, muscles recover slower, and your brain doesn't clear out toxins properly. Yes, your lighting can actually influence how fast your brain ages. Now let's talk about another hidden effect. The type of lighting you use during the day also matters a lot. Many older adults spend most of their time indoors under dim or weak lighting, especially in the morning. This can confuse the brain and reduce alertness. Natural morning light is like a reset button for your body clock. When you do not get enough bright, natural light early in the day, your sleep cycle becomes delayed, meaning you feel sleepy late at night and tired in the morning. This creates a cycle where your energy levels slowly decline, not because you are sick, but because your internal rhythm is out of sync. Have you noticed that some days you feel mentally sharp and other days you feel foggy for no clear reason? Lighting plays a role in that too. Bright, well-balanced light during the day improves serotonin levels in your brain. Serotonin is the chemical responsible for mood stability, focus, and emotional balance. When lighting is too dim or uneven, especially in winter or closed indoor spaces, serotonin levels can drop, leading to low mood, lack of motivation, and even symptoms similar to mild depression. For people over 60, this is especially important because emotional health is directly connected to physical health and longevity. Now let's go deeper into something most people completely ignore: the color temperature of your light bulbs. Not all light is the same. Some lights are warm and soft, while others are cold and blue-toned. Cool white or blue-rich lighting is very stimulating for the brain. Cool white or blue-rich lighting is very stimulating for the brain. It is designed to keep you alert, which is why it is used in offices and hospitals. But when you use this type of lighting at night in your home, your brain gets tricked into thinking it is still daytime. This delays sleep, reduces melatonin, and keeps your nervous system in a slightly activated state when it should be resting. On the other hand, warm lighting, like soft yellow or amber tones, signals your brain that it is time to slow down. It helps your nervous system relax, reduces stress hormones, and prepares your body for deep sleep. This simple switch in lighting can dramatically improve sleep quality in older adults. And better sleep is not just about feeling rested. It is directly linked to stronger immunity, better memory retention, improved heart health, and slower biological aging. Let me ask you something personal. When you wake up in the middle of the night and switch on a bright bathroom light, how do you feel afterward? Many people feel disoriented, even a little dizzy, or fully awake again. That is because sudden exposure to bright light at night can shock your brain and reset your sleep cycle temporarily. Over time, repeated exposure like this can fragment your sleep without you even realizing it, and broken sleep is one of the fastest ways to accelerate aging in the body. There is also a connection between lighting and eye health. After 60, your eyes naturally become more sensitive. Harsh lighting, flickering bulbs, or overly bright environments can cause eye strain, headaches, and fatigue. But beyond discomfort, poor lighting can force your eyes and brain to work harder than necessary, which increases overall stress on the nervous system. A constantly stressed nervous system ages the body faster because it keeps cortisol levels elevated. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and when it stays high for too long, it can weaken immunity, increase belly fat, and disrupt sleep patterns even more. Now let's talk about something very interesting. Your memory and lighting are deeply connected. Studies show that proper exposure to natural daylight improves cognitive performance in older adults. That means better memory recall, sharper thinking, and improved focus. But dim indoor environments for long periods can slow down cognitive processing. It's almost like your brain goes into a low energy mode when it does not receive enough light stimulation during the day. This is why many seniors feel more mentally alert when they spend time outdoors, even for a short walk. And here is something most people never consider. Lighting affects your appetite and digestion too. Your body uses light cues to regulate metabolism. When lighting is too artificial or inconsistent, it can disrupt eating patterns, leading to irregular appetite, poor digestion, or late night snacking. This may seem small, but over time it can contribute to weight gain, blood sugar imbalance, and reduced energy levels. Everything in the body is connected, and light is one of the main signals that keeps those systems synchronized. Now imagine improving all of this with something as simple as adjusting your home lighting. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated routines. The first powerful change is increasing your exposure to natural light in the morning. Even 15 to 30 minutes near a window or outside can help reset your body clock. Let your eyes gently absorb daylight without staring directly at the sun. This simple habit can improve sleep at night, boost daytime energy, and stabilize mood. Next, as the evening approaches, reduce bright overhead lighting. Instead of harsh white lights, use softer lamps or warm-toned bulbs. This creates a natural transition for your brain, signaling that the day is ending. Your body will begin releasing melatonin at the right time, helping you fall asleep more easily and stay asleep longer. Many seniors who make this change report waking up feeling more refreshed within just a few days. Another important step is avoiding bright screens in the last hour before bed. Phones, televisions, and tablets all emit blue light that mimics daylight. If you must use them, lowering brightness or using night mode can reduce the impact, but ideally your environment should become calmer, dimmer, and quieter as bedtime approaches. Let's not forget nighttime safety lighting. Many older adults worry about moving in the dark, so they keep strong lights on all night. But there is a better solution. Very low-level warm night lights can provide safety without disrupting sleep hormones. This allows your brain to stay in a restful state while still helping you navigate your home safely. As we bring everything together, I want you to understand something very important. Aging is not just about the number of years you have lived. It is also about how well your body is supported every single day. Light is one of the most powerful tools that controls that support system. It influences your sleep, your brain, your mood, your energy, your immunity, and even how fast or slow your body shows signs of aging. So if you have been feeling more tired lately, or if your sleep is not as deep as it used to be, or if your energy feels lower without a clear reason, don't ignore your environment. Look at the lights around you. Ask yourself, am I giving my body the right signals to stay healthy? Or am I unintentionally speeding up the aging process inside my own home? Because the truth is, sometimes the biggest health transformation does not come from adding something new to your life, but from changing something you have been seeing every single day without realizing its power. And in this case, that something is light. Your home lighting is quietly working like a control system for your entire body, especially after 60 when your internal rhythms become more sensitive and easier to disrupt. Most people think aging is only about genetics, diet, or exercise, but one of the most overlooked factors is how light enters your eyes throughout the day and night and how your brain interprets those signals. Every time you turn on a light, your brain is reading information about time, even if you are not aware of it. Bright white and blue-rich lighting in the evening sends a very strong message to your brain that it is still daytime, which interferes with the natural release of melatonin, the hormone responsible for deep restorative sleep. When melatonin is delayed or suppressed, your sleep becomes lighter and fragmented, even if you are spending enough hours in bed. And this poor quality sleep slowly reduces your body's ability to repair itself at the cellular level. That repair process is what keeps skin healthy, muscles strong, joints flexible, and the brain clear. So when it is disturbed night after night, the effects begin to show as faster, visible aging, increased fatigue, and slower recovery from daily stress. After 60, your circadian rhythm naturally weakens, which means your body depends more heavily on external cues like light to stay synchronized. And when those cues are inconsistent or unnatural, your biological systems start to drift out of balance. This imbalance does not just affect sleep, it increases inflammation throughout the body, and chronic low-level inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of aging, linked to heart problems, joint stiffness, memory decline, and weakened immunity. Many people do not realize that waking up tired, feeling stiff in the morning, or experiencing brain fog is often not just age itself, but the result of disrupted sleep cycles caused by incorrect lighting habits in the evening environment. On the other side of the day, exposure to natural morning light plays an equally important role because it helps reset your internal clock and tells your body that a new active cycle has begun. Without enough bright daylight in the morning, your body struggles to anchor its rhythm, which can lead to delayed sleepiness at night and poor energy during the day, creating a cycle of imbalance that becomes stronger over time. When this cycle continues, the body slowly loses efficiency and hormone regulation, metabolism, and even immune response, which can make aging feel faster than it actually is. Even the color of your lighting matters more than most people realize, because cooler lights with high blue content keep your nervous system alert and active, while warmer tones signal relaxation and rect action, and recovery mode. If your evenings are spent under harsh white lights, your brain remains in a stimulated state when it should be winding down, which increases stress hormones like cortisol and prevents the deep rest your body needs for repair and regeneration. Over time, this constant low-level stimulation keeps the body in a semi-stressed condition, which accelerates aging from the inside, even if you are not feeling it immediately in a dramatic way. The way you light your home does much more than help you see your surroundings. It is directly shaping how your brain functions, how your emotions stay balanced, and how sharp your memory remains every single day, especially after 60 when the brain becomes more sensitive to environmental signals and less able to self-correct internal imbalances when lighting is too dim, too harsh, or inconsistent throughout the day. Your brain receives confusing signals that can affect the production of key chemicals like serotonin, which is responsible for mood stability, calmness, and emotional well-being. Low or poor quality lighting indoors for long periods can slowly reduce serotonin activity, which may lead to feelings of low motivation, mental fatigue, or a general sense of sluggish thinking that many older adults mistakenly accept as normal aging, when in reality it is often an environmental effect that can be improved. Natural daylight exposure plays a very powerful role in keeping your brain active and alert because it acts like a biological stimulant that tells your nervous system to stay engaged and responsive. When you spend time in bright natural light during the morning or early part of the day, your brain becomes more synchronized with your environment, improving focus, attention span, and mental clarity. And this is why even a short walk outside can make you feel noticeably more awake and refreshed compared to staying indoors under weak lighting. Without this daily reset from natural light, the brain can slip into a lower activity mode where cognitive processing becomes slower, memory recall feels less sharp, and concentration becomes more difficult. Especially in the afternoon and evening hours, lighting also has a direct influence on how efficiently your brain processes information, and studies of aging populations show that consistent exposure to well-balanced light can support better cognitive performance, including improved short-term memory and faster decision-making. When the brain is not receiving enough light stimulation during the day, it can become underactivated, almost like it is operating in energy-saving mode, which may feel like mental fog, forgetfulness, or difficulty finding words during conversation. And this can create unnecessary worry about cognitive decline, when the real issue is often environmental imbalance rather than irreversible damage. Even emotional health is deeply connected to lighting patterns because your nervous system reacts strongly to light intensity and color temperature, and poor lighting conditions can subtly increase stress levels by keeping the body in a low grade state of tension. This is why people often feel more relaxed, happier, and mentally lighter when they step into natural sunlight, because it helps regulate circadian alignment and boosts feel good neurotransmitters that support emotional resilience. On the other hand, spending long hours in dim indoor environments or under artificial lighting that does not match natural cycles can contribute to irritability, restlessness, or emotional dullness over time. Energy levels are also tied to how your eyes and brain interpret light, because light acts as a signal that tells your body when to be active and when to slow down. If your lighting environment is not aligned with natural day and night patterns, your internal energy rhythm becomes disrupted, leading to periods of unexpected tiredness during the day and restlessness at night, which can make daily life feel more draining than it should be, even without any major health condition present.